幸せとは星が降る夜と眩しい朝が繰り返すようなものじゃなく、大切な人に降りかかった雨に傘をさせることだ。
何のために生きていくのか、答えなんてなくていいよ。会いたい人と必要なものを少し守れたら、
背伸びもへりくだりもせずに僕のそのままで愛しい気持ちを伝えたなら、幸せとは星が降る夜と眩しい朝が繰り返すようなものじゃなく、大切な人に降りかかった雨に傘をさせることだ。そしていつの間にか僕の方が守られてしまうことだ。
いつもそばに
いつも君がいてほしいんだ。
目を開けても
目を閉じてもちっちゃららららHalo sayang 君とのラブストーリー、それは予想通りいざ始まれば一人芝居だ。ずっとそばにいたって結局ただの観客だ。感情ない I am sorry、 それはいつも通り慣れてしまえば悪くはないけど、君とのロマンスの人生から続きはしないことを知った。もっと違う設定でもっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかった。もっと違う性格でもっと違う価値観で愛を伝えられたらいいな。そう願うでも無駄だから Goodbye 君の運命の人は僕じゃない。辛いけどいられない。でも離れがたいのさ。その髪に触れただけで痛い。いやいやでも甘いな。
Ini tadi nyala. Oke. Error. Ada achievement yang belum kubuka. Kok ke profile? Ya kan? Replay showcase. Ini maksudnya. Lebih rapi sih. Scene collection tools. Ya baik, bosan buat main apa ya? Nonton apa nih orang? Alis. Ini nonton Alis. Apa nih? Kok saya kena tag? Zongha. Nani kore neko. Kore nani neko. Apa nih? Mading kainer ya. Nani kore. Oh, nani kore. Reading udah. Dota. Mari kita Dota. Ligma Major. Pecah suaranya nih. Bang bang bang. Sugon disnat. Bisa nggak ya? Udah lama nggak main aja. Jangan pakai Bluetooth deh keyboardnya. Bakalan nge-lag ntar. These nuts.
这就是高富帅呀！Боже, ты посмотри вокруг, что происходит?
Адуи, дуи, дуи, адуи, дуи, дуи, адуи, дуи, дуи, адуи, дуи, дуи,
Aduh, aduh.
Time to ban a salty scallywag.
What
5
did you
seconds
call
remaining.
me?
Tinggi dulu mejanya. Aduh. Offline ya. Offline apa ya? Lagi rame. Aduh. Magnus Tusk.
Choose your crew.
10 Hope they fare better than Kunkas.
5 seconds remaining.
Gue tahu apa. Nanti make. Aduh. Aduh. Suara bisa diganti ya? Baru tahu aku bisa diganti kan?
Out of my way.
In the bag.
Prepare for battle.
Aduh.
The true path. I go. None shall hinder me. Truth compels me.
Dingin.
30 seconds to battle. clear. I'm under attack. Yes.
First blood.
As
Empat
thou
orang
wilt.
tuh.
Onward.
What can you do?
And we're clear for running. Get thee hence. Magic shall not prevail.
WCYD, WCYD.
I go. I go.
What can you do?
I. Yes. None shall hinder me.
Wow.
I
Iya
go.
terus itu mah. Broh.
Onward. There is no magic.
Creepnya ditarik ke samping anjir. Gak ngerti gue gironya apa maksudnya anjir. Datang kan nggak ambil agro creep.
The path is clear.
The hell?
I light the darkness.
The hell tuh lihat apa gironya kenapa?
Out of my way. As thou will it. Truth come. The true path. I go.
What can you do?
The true path. Reward of virtue. Begone. I go. I'm under attack. 'Tis on thy head. Out of my way. Now count thy costs. None shall hinder me. I. Yes.
You lose nothing.
Truth compels me. Onward.
Where's my pension?
The path is clear. Vile creature.
Iya bang, sakit bang.
Spawn of sorcery.
Wow.
Have at thee. The path is clear. I'll strike thee down. Onward. As thou will it. I go.
Berapa teh?
I'm under attack. Blessing. I go.
Susah ini.
The true path. I vow thy ruin.
Biar aku pusing.
None shall hinder me. I'm not ready. Yes. Truth compels me. Vile creatures. Tis on thy head. Magic be The path
Kan
is
dua
clear.
kayak ikut.
The true path. Yes. None shall hinder me.
Muerta.
Truth compels me.
Tinggal Vanguard.
I'm under attack. Spawn of sorcery.
The hell was that?
I go. Out of my way. Not yet. As thou will it. Onward.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? If the beacon goes out,
I go.
double kill!
Yes. Have it.
Dire structures are
True
fortified.
path. Onward.
Your bottom tower has been denied.
I go. Truth compels me. I go.
It is what it is.
Out of my way. Get thee hence. I'll strike thee down. Begone. I turn magic aside. I vow thy ruin.
Kok mulai.
Get thee hence. It's not time. As thou will it. The path is clear. I come anon.
Aku?
I my light in the darkness.
Bisa nggak? Bisa nggak?
None shall hinder me.
Kalian lambat banget lagi.
Yes.
Your
I
top
go.
tower!
Use your words.
Truth
Something
compels.
bad is happening to your top tower.
Don't let them dismast you.
I go. I'm under attack.
Your top tower is under attack.
I.
Put it out of your mind.
Out of my way.
Di dong bawah.
Double kill.
As thou will it.
Gue capek-capek jalan, gue udah tipin.
Onward. Tis most rewarding. Spawn of sorcery. The path is clear.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
None shall hinder me. I. Begone.
Just coming.
I go. Get thee gone. Your body is mine. The path is clear.
Woi. Oh pantesan. Draw-nya kabur. Langsung gue bingung lah. Di situ kan ada draw. Di situ kan ada draw tadi. Draw-nya kemana?
Happening to your top tower.
Pertanyaan gue draw-nya kemana? Itu kan LC mau draw berdua, makanya gue diem.
Your top tower is under attack.
Wah,
You're heading for dead water.
wah. Oke, udah kemana aja.
Give your top tower a burial at sea.
From this moment,
Don't trust
none
the
shall
draw.
withstand me. Yes. Thou art mine. I'm under attack. As thou will it.
I bet.
Onward. Prepare myself.
Mau kemana sih?
The true path. Truth compels me. Out of my way. Vile creatures.
Killing spree.
Killing spree.
I go. The path is clear.
Going anywhere.
As thou will it. Hide thy soul.
Lama banget ya kill.
None shall hinder me.
Anjir. Beliwan anjir ini.
Onward.
Your bottom tower is under
go.
attack.
Douse those fires.
I go. Truth compels me.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
The true path.
Our ancient camp is what?
'Tis on thy head. Yes. Out of my way.
Something bad is happening to your top tower. Is that a mirage?
As thou wilt. I'll strike thee down.
Wow.
Your middle tower ran afoul of some harsh fellows.
Ih, banyak banget.
Killing spree!
Double kill.
Beset on all sides. Still I prevail. Magically dashed. The path is clear. I go. Out of my way.
Kan udah bilang dari awal anjir ada what di situ. Udah lama banget gue bilang.
I go.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Nothing personal.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Help your bottom.
Killing spree!
Give them a drubbing they'll not soon
Like
forget.
sucking bilge water?
Yes. The true path. None shall hinder me.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Truth compels me.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Dire structures are fortified.
I go.
Diajak pas hero masa gue gak boleh?
Yes. Thou hast paid the price. Get thee hence. Have at thee. I go.
Aku banget banjir Dota.
I bow thy ruin. By grace. The path is clear. Onward. Thou art mine. Spawn of sorcery.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Out of my way.
Udah nggak jadi stick pada.
None shall hinder me. I'm not ready. Truth compels me. I'm under attack.
No TP really?
I'm not ready.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
I will scatter your remains!
I fear no vile
Dalam
sorcery.
farm dulu dah.
Begone.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Bisa ke hit.
Tis on thy head.
Warming apa dulu?
Reward and virtue. The true path. I'll strike thee down.
Terus ke bawah.
I light in the
Ada
darkness.
itu ke bawah.
Vile creatures. As thou will it. I go. Get thee hence. To aid my cause. Not yet. Yes. Be gone. I bow thy ruin.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm under attack. Onward.
Oke.
Dominating!
I find it easy to be spectated.
Mega kill!
Double kill! Help your bottom tower.
I renew my oath to defeat all sorceries. Spawn of sorcery. Tis a blessing. As thou will it.
Stop me if you've heard this one.
None shall hinder me. Path is clear. Tis on thy head.
Ah, one hit.
A worthy opponent.
Dia nggak sadar kena track aja. Good.
I persevere in the face of
The enemy's
evil.
middle tower just ran aground. The watch bell is ringing.
Truth compels me. I.
This will do.
As thou wilt.
Where's my pension?
I'm under attack. Out of my way. I fear thee not.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Your top tower just got sent
Now
to
and
the
I
bottom.
must have a friend.
Come up with that on your own.
I
Back
go.
from the maelstrom.
Remains
go.
are lying with the love of you.
Spree.
Onward.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Vile creatures. Truth compels me. It's not time yet.
Holy shit!
There's more than one.
Not yet! I. None shall hinder me. The path is clear. The path is clear. A disappointment. I. None shall hinder me. I lighten thy load. I go. I'll strike thee down. I go.
Six-nya di atas.
Truth
Tinggal
compels
gantinya
me.
ya, six. Buang di depan.
I like the darkness. Yes. I go.
Oops.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could. Your
kalau
bottom
gua
tower
skill
is under
3
attack. To the
Gold
death
Lotus.
with your bottom tower.
jadinya apa ya?
The stout heart knows no fear. The true path. Onward.
Gue pancing dia ke sono deh.
As thou will it. Out of my way.
Mungkin jangan muncul di land dulu sebelum dia muncul.
The true path. As thou
Tahu
will it.
semua misi cukupkan.
I go. Truth compels me. I. Yes. None shall hinder me. My grace. Now strike me down.
Brings an end to pain. Killing spree! Triple kill!
Become
Your middle tower is under attack.
Your middle tower just went hard over.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Structures are fortified. Middle barracks under attack.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Are you hungry enough? Tower has fallen. Your middle barracks have fallen.
Your top barracks was snuffed out.
Your top barracks have fallen.
onward. Get thee hence. The path is clear. Now count thy costs. I go. I like the dark. Out of my way.
Jangan apa.
Blessing.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant.
Vile creatures.
Double kill!
Have at thee.
Fortune's change.
Oh my god.
As thou will it. None shall hinder me. I. Well-gotten gains. 'Tis on thy head. Out of my way. I go. Prepare thyself. Onward. Begone. Spawn of sorcery. Tis on thy head.
Set dah, gak dapat mulu.
I go. The true path. Truth compels me. The path is clear. Yes. Yes. The true path. To frighten me.
Retrieve my arrow.
Killing spree! Double kill! Your bottom barracks are lost.
Your bottom barracks are the enemy now.
The
We
drow
might
have
be
one
near the
less
bitter
enemy
end.
now.
Razer udah nggak meta lagi ya? Udah di nerf belum sih?
I shall spell an end to all evils. The path is clear. Truth compels me. I lighten thy load. Out of my way. Onward. I go. As thou will it. I. None shall hinder me. Get thee hence. Begone.
Welcome to the secret shop.
I go.
No sorcery shall claim
It is not magic brings me back,
There are
but
some
purity of will.
you weren't meant to see, such as tomorrow.
Such as tomorrow.
Your middle tower is under attack. What kind of skipper are you?
Look who's talking! They're trying to break your middle tower.
Yes. Regeneration. The path is clear. Out of my way. As thou will it. None shall hinder me. The true path. I'm not ready. I go. Compels me. I go. I go. I. Yes. It's not time yet. Truth compels me. None shall hinder me.
I know I should respect the dead. First,
I like the darkness. The reward of virtue. As thou will it. Spawn of sorcery. Onward.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I go. Out of my way. The path is clear. The true path. I'm under attack. I'll strike thee down.
The hell?
What's thine is mine. Truth compels me. Get thee hence. None shall hinder me. As thou will it. The path is clear.
Ngerosan ya?
The true path. I go. I. Onward. I go. Out of my way.
Dingin banget anjir.
Time to find a snack.
And we're on the way. On thy head.
Ya, terlalu.
I bow thy rule. Have at me. Yes.
Ngapain kasih kesup ke siapa anjir? Give to Wu.
The path is clear. Be gone. Truth compels me.
Apaan dia udah
Yes.
pakai times relic?
As thou wilt. I light in the darkness. Not yet. I go.
Unstoppable!
Double kill! Under attack! I go.
Just went hard over.
I'll strike her. Killing spree!
Double kill!
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Anjir, aku buat
This
kebenaran.
is how you win. Defend your ancient.
What I was.
Dia mati dulu mas. Itu sampai kan ya.
Defend your ancient!
What he said.
Makin gondrong.
Onward. I. Thou hast paid the price. 'Tis on thy head. None shall hinder me.
Enemy's mid tower down.
Another bulwark fall.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
Lambat hitnya.
Oh, you just smashed the enemy's middle tower. Fortification can save them.
Any port in a storm.
Lah dia ngapa balik anjir?
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
The enemy's middle barracks just capsized.
I bow thy will. Thou art mine. Begone.
Untung Zeus nggak ngeliat.
The true path.
Aku lupa ada Zeus anjir.
Your ancient is under attack. Your chances are sinking faster than Kunta's fleet.
The path is clear. Yes.
Rosan sih mereka.
I go. Truth compels me. Onward. Out of my way. None shall hinder me. I go. I go. Vile creatures. Truth compels me. What's thine is mine. None shall hinder me. The path is clear.
Pakai apa nggak ada yang bagus bangsat.
Going anywhere.
Onward. I'm under attack.
Under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Speak with rangers.
True path.
Your ancient is under attack.
Illusion.
This one's going right down the bilge.
Yes. I go.
Silence all.
As thou wilt. Out of my way. Spawn
The sea reclaims all.
Let's go.
Victory!
Nggak bisa high ground mereka. Cing lagi.
Yatta yatta! Yatta yatta! Yatta yatta! Yatta yatta! Yatta yatta!
Menang juga kira.
It's your band, mate.
Benlina.
5 seconds remaining.
Siapa ya? Pick siapa ya?
10 seconds.
Anti MMR.
5 seconds remaining.
Empat.
Your pick. Send out the press gang.
Bad Rider. Offline yang ini apa ya?
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Creature of the dark. Who made you captains?
It's pronounced Admiral.
To battle. Darkly now.
We were different as day and
On the hunt.
Wakey, 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 wakey. Suara gua ada nggak sih? Ada kan?
Yes. Dark wings.
30 seconds to battle.
I stalk my next meal.
See him here.
Comes the nocturne one.
I think she's warding mid somewhere. I'll check the tower.
Night's procession.
No ward.
I'm under attack.
Dia ngumpet di situ juga.
Comes the nocturne one.
Oke.
On the hunt. I stalk my next meal.
Hey.
The beast stalks.
Mana sih dia?
To battle. This sustains, good remains.
Deh, belakangin. La ilaha illallah, itu creeper kenapa ya? Ke belakang mulu.
Night's procession. Stalking.
Ah, bisa sih.
Dark wings. Yes. Darkly now. You give nothing. I'll feast tonight.
Ah, creepnya ngalangin jalan. She's pulling.
Stalking. Dark wings. Suffer.
Jangan kalah.
Power is great. I remember the first day. Devil by day, demon by night.
Careful, be careful.
Night's procession.
Pull in.
On the hunt. Daywalker, night stalker. I stalk my next meal. I'm under attack. I remember.
Bruh.
No end to it. Even my horn survives. It's only I stalk to feed my hunger now.
Bruh.
The beast stalker. I'll put your coins to use. Daywalker, night stalker. Ever stronger. Comes the nocturne one. Comes the nocturne one. Night's procession. Darkly now. Dark wings. Hunger. Feel my talons. Yes. On the hunt.
Bro.
My next meal.
I had boot. I had no boot.
Stand against me. Help your bottom tower.
Really?
Yes. I stalk my next meal. Stalking. Dark wings.
Bounty, which my matriarch will prize.
Night. I'm under attack. On the killing spree. In the forest of the night. Night terror. To battle. Comes the nocturne one. The beast stalks. Darkly now. Dark wings. Stalking.
Gila bawahnya mati mulu.
Darkly now. Comes the nocturne one.
3 bot. Push mid, guys. 3 bot. Just top and mid.
Nightmare. I remember the first day. Darkness hungers. Yes. The beast stalks.
Ini apa ya?
Daywalkers die. Night's procession.
Come in behind you. Fuck behind you.
I stalk my next meal.
Fuck behind you, bro.
Double kill! I'm under attack!
I come to feed. Attack.
Gila mati banyak banget.
Sustains.
Your top tower!
Use your words!
Yes. I'm not ready. On the hunt.
Your middle tower is under attack!
Radiant think fortification can save them.
Any port in a storm.
Urusannya kalah anjir sama Bad Rider.
To battle. Not this again.
Wih, yan mongong.
Devil by day, demon by night. Dark wings. Comes the nocturne one. Summer. my next meal. Night's procession. Daywalker, Night Stalker.
Killing spree! Middle tower is taking a drubbing. What kind of skipper are you?
Look who's talking. Darkly now. Your war ends. Comes the nocturne one. Night's procession.
Apa takut anjrit? Ini ogre-nya kenapa jadi farming aja?
Yes. They're trying to break your middle tower. Battle.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Stalking. Dark wings.
The enemy's bottom tower was just enough.
Talk about a failboat.
Ogre-nya nggak mati.
The beast stalks.
FTP dan ult.
Is lengthening.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Against me.
Go guys, guys help guys.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Bilgewater? Take listen.
Keep fighting. Bye.
I think you need more smart and go Rosan, bro, to recover. Get light steel and go Rosan.
If I ever get my claws on that bird, not yet. The beast stalks.
Take top lane Ursa. I don't have night feathers.
Sustains good
Nah,
remain.
itu gue beli ituan dulu tadi.
Something
Sharp.
bad is happening to your top tower.
Don't let them dismask you.
I stalk my next meal. Darkly now. I remember the first day. Night's procession. I come to feed.
Okay.
To battle. Roll back the light.
Then I have ward here.
Stains
So yeah,
good
holding the
remains. Dark wings. Like a thief in the night. Comes the nocturne one.
The bounty which my
FTP for defend it.
Not yet. On the hunt.
Fuck me the FTP.
I said I'm not ready! Walking nightmare.
Careful, they're missing.
They're doing those.
Too much enemy.
Night's procession.
Missing there.
I don't know why you don't want Rosan, bro.
Oh, you can.
I stalk my next meal. The sun sets. Stalking.
Your top tower is
Can
under
TP, I can
attack.
TP.
If the beacon goes out,
Comes the nocturne one.
Coming. I'll go back.
In the forest.
Fuck me.
killing spree.
Not so fast. I'm under attack.
Oke. Seri sih jatuhnya itu.
Dire structures are fortified. The day needs the night. Back from the maelstrom. I'm not ready. Help your bottom tower. Yes. You're heading for dead water. Said it's not time
Water
yet.
tier.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Gold and sweet. Dark wings.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
The beast stalks.
Say goodbye to your bottom tower.
I stalk my next meal. I'm not ready. I'll feast tonight. I said I'm not ready. Comes the nocturne one.
Ya ampun, mati lagi dia.
Feel my talent.
Notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Coba travel dong.
Stalks. They're trying to break your middle tower.
Sing a shanty for the enemy's top tower.
Attack.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yes.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
On the hunt. Sure as night follows. If I ever get my claws on that bird, comes the nocturne one.
Tower is under attack. Your middle tower ran afoul of some harsh.
Go left side, go left side. Go left side.
Nice, very nice.
Attack. Silence.
Okay.
Good job.
Yes.
tahu.
I stalk my next meal. Oh, you just smashed the enemy's middle tower.
Oh, break.
I'll put your arms to use. Darkly now.
Pakai travelnya.
Stalking. This sustains. Gold remains. Knight's procession.
Hibling.
Sun sets on your life. Daywalker, Night Stalker. To battle.
Bounty, which will interact with prize. To a spiky end.
I come to feed. Dark wings. It's not time yet. I feel the flowers.
Oke sini buat
To battle.
si Bat Rider juga.
I stalk my next meal. I said it's not time yet. I said not yet. Stalking.
Terusan bro, atin.
Gak usah nakin tipian. Akin tipian.
They're coming. They can start the back, bro.
Not yet. Undone.
Pak tipi.
The beast stalks.
Pak bottom is okay. Gua rosan.
Yes.
Okay.
Knight's procession.
Too chilly for my taste.
Devil bite.
Go. Oh, never mind.
Death comes to Nocturne one. Not yet. To battle. Cursed dawn.
We're at Jet, we can go now.
Feel my
Sniper. Keep.
my darkness deepen.
Oh, why too far?
Darkness hungers.
No like this.
To your top tower. Can stand against
Why you scared with him too far, bro? You give him DD and kill me.
just got sent to the bottom.
Come up with that on your own.
Ready.
Your top tower is under attack.
First day. I stalk my next meal. It's not time yet. Walking nightmare. Darkly now. I remember the first day.
Do I need dagger?
Stalking.
Fuck here.
Comes the nocturne one. Not so fast. I'll feast tonight. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dark wings. Help your bottom tower. Magic. Night's procession. I'm under attack. Killing spree. Dire's courier just went belly up. These stalks. There's no whiskey.
You're bottom. Got up, you're bottom.
I'm not ready. Comes the nocturne one. Your bottom tower is under attack. Time yet?
Get no life steal, bro. So
Cold and sweet.
I'm coming, ngapain? I've dagger.
Daywalker, Night Stalker. Darkly now.
I got next. Guys. Kill him.
Triple kill! Dice are fortified.
Back. Just die to tower.
better tower. What the? Hey, item guys. Usa.
Can I get one angel?
Death stalks you. The beast stalks. I stalk my next meal. Dark nighted. I'm not ready. Night's procession. To battle. I said not yet! In the forest of the night.
Yeah. Coming.
Stalks.
Hide. Oh no, blue boost now. Good job.
I stalk my next meal. Not this again. Night terror.
Go. Ayo lo, kok penuh lagi darahnya, ha? Apa lo?
Daylight to protect you. Dark wings.
I'm out of here.
Hunger.
Penuh lagi darah gue.
Bastard prey. Dark wings. I stalk my next meal. This. Your war ends. My talons are even sharper.
Fire.
Not yet. Night's procession. Stalking. I remember the first
Your middle
day.
tower is taking a drubbing.
Devil by day, demon by night.
By
None can stand against me. Darkly now. The beast stalks. Comes the nocturne one.
Here.
To battle.
Get Harun, maybe it could be DD here. Be fuck.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Push, guys.
Get tower.
Right here.
Sure as night follows day.
Why you take long way? Right here, bro.
Bloodlust me.
Comes the nocturne one.
The enemy's middle tower just
Buff
ran
me, please, buff
aground.
me.
Darkly now. Sunshine. The beast stalks.
Oh, bang me.
Dire structures are fortified. I stalk my next meal. Sweet.
Go yellow.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
Your top tower is under attack.
We need to get tower. Or go back.
Okay, bro. Now we'll get it.
Get tower. TP top. Get Roshan. Get back aja. Get Roshan. Get Roshan. Farm top sniper. Farm top.
I stalk my next meal.
Farm top.
Go dead, go ahead, bro. Sniper, go ahead, bro.
I'm under attack.
Never mind.
High grow,
Go.
sniper. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm dead.
here, careful. Go, Ryzen. Go. You idiot, bro. Yeah, I control it.
Tip of the hunt.
What's the jungle? Take dot boss.
Immortality. Illusion.
Time to get your head above water.
Grow some gills. Daywalker, Night Stalker. To battle.
Item, guys.
Double damage.
I'm good with this.
Dark wings.
Coming, bro.
This. I'm under attack. What did you expect?
Run. Just push, please. Attack.
I'm not ready.
Push, please.
Be careful the Bat Rider. I don't know if you gave.
The enemy's middle barracks just capsized.
We went mega good.
Mega. I wanna play this game.
There goes the enemy's bottom tower.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
It should have known better.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
You just smashed the enemy's middle tower. Come to
Power. Empower, please.
The enemy's middle tower just ran aground. Killing spree.
double kill.
The dire agent is
Yatta.
Night rain.
Masih ada banyak. Ya linanya kosong dong. Offline apa yang enak ya? Timber. Visage.
Your turn to pick.
Use it wisely.
Rubik lagi lawan ES. Oh shit, this is bad.
10 seconds.
Pengo.
5 seconds remaining.
Sulit sini. I'm drunk.
The myths of Muerta shift with.
Coba pakai ini dah. Mode apa dah?
Prepare for.
Mana itu? Lagi controller. Ntar deh.
I am the midnight of your soul.
Kita pakai all radio.
Yes.
Let's go. Optimum business. Thank you.
Till damnation come.
30 seconds to battle.
Hell's on earth. The Soul Eater hungers. Yes. The ground burns. Fire spreads. At last, the battle begins. The ground burns. I am the midnight of your soul.
My favorite customer.
Bring it. Soul Eater hungers. The fire spreads. I'm under attack. Like hell. I'm at your shoulder.
What the hell?
Yes. Till damnation come.
What? The hell?
The inferno rages.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Yes.
I think not.
Hell's on earth. Bring it.
Oh my god, I cannot help.
Blood!
Hell's on earth. Dyer's courier has been killed. Till damnation come.
Beda.
Slash and burn.
What the hell? Oh my god. Kenapa nggak ke situ?
The Soul Eater hungers. Yes. The fire spreads. The inferno rages. I am the midnight of your soul.
Denied.
The ground burns. Oh, yes.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, pause lagi. What the hell? Kill. Ya. Dapat.
Blazes. The Soul Eater hungers. The ground burns.
What the hell?
Damnation.
Oh my god.
Yes. The fire spreads. I am the midnight.
Radiant's courier is drowned in a pool of blood.
Attack.
Dire fortified their structures?
Soul Eater hungers. Bring it. Oh, yes. Slice. Fan the flames. Yes.
No one wanted to know dapat.
Yes. Upon my wall. I am the midnight of your soul.
Yeah.
The ground burns.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Rages. Hell to pay. Hell's on earth.
Yeah, vision I think. Wow, my god. Back. What the hell?
The ground burns. Yes.
TP mid. Someone TP mid.
Midnight of your soul. They're trying to break your middle tower. Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes. My soul hunger grows. The inferno rages.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Succulent. Till damnation.
What the hell?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Defilement. The fire spreads. They're trying to break your middle tower.
What the fuck to creep? Mundur jadi beban.
Infernal. Hell's on earth.
Killing spree.
The Soul Eater hungers. Come taste the flame. Dominating! Double kill! The fire spreads.
Apa lagi?
This will come in handy.
Oh, yes. My soul. I am the midnight of your soul.
I don't have boot. Wait.
Yes. Inferno rages. Till damnation.
Is that?
Mega kill!
Yeah.
Bring it. Withdraw. The Soul Eater hungers.
Give the bounty.
Hell's on earth. The ground burns.
What the hell? Oh my god.
It is an honor.
Fuck, dia 3 kali miss tuh. Apaan itu? Is it balance?
Yes. Bring it.
Sayonara bango. Inano.
Night of your soul.
Dame yo.
Yes.
Wait, diambil juga dong.
The fire spreads.
You cannot steal my skill.
My flame burns. Hell's on earth.
Your middle tower is dropping.
Apa?
The beacon goes out.
Inferno. Your middle tower just went all over. Double kill.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could. The Inferno rages.
Kayaknya gue beli Oktarin aja kan, jangan deh.
Your top tower.
Tapi Oktarin bagus.
Damnation come. They're trying to break your middle tower. Bring it. Something bad is happening to your top tower.
Dagger dulu aja nggak apa-apa.
Burning steel. The ground burns.
3 bottom, 4 bottom di pisau lo. Di pilong top.
Hell's on earth. Fire spread.
Perfect.
Yes.
Unstoppable! Wicked sick! Double kill!
The Inferno rages. Till damnation come. I'm not ready. The fire spreads.
Dia kenapa yang masih di mid anjir? Sniper. Nafsu banget farming anjir.
The ground burns.
Magic resistant on it.
Something bad is happening to your top tower. Rage will night of your soul.
Okay, wait, take top. Take top or defend bottom, guys. Choose one.
Attacking your bottom tower?
Help your bottom tower. Till damnation come. Oh, yes. I am the midnight of your soul.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Help your bottom tower. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Down there!
Check away get the tower at
The
least.
enemy's top tower has fallen.
I'll back to farm.
Infernal rebirth.
Launch bell is ringing.
Hell's on earth. The ground burns. Almighty mighty.
Go big bot.
Attack. Yes. The fire spreads. Killing spree!
Oh my god.
Inferno rages.
Killing spree! Your top tower is under attack.
Dire structures are fortified with sword.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has been denied.
Help your bottom tower rages.
What kind of skipper are you?
Look who's talking.
No item to be delivered, what the fuck? No item to be delivered, oh my god. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Bring it. The fire spread.
Dominating!
Fan the flames. The soul eater hunger. Till damnation. Radiant think fortification can save them.
Any port in a storm.
Soul eater hungers. Upon my horns I'll door thee. Attack.
Dame nano yung aneh anjir tuh.
Away!
Ya ampun, mati lagi deh.
Rages. Slash, and your bottom tower is under attack. Do you like sucking Bill's water? Your bottom tower has fallen. Oh, fiddleheads! Hell's on earth.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Careful.
Is that a mirage?
Careful there, Digger.
Help your bottom tower.
Get back.
Your head for dirty water just went belly up. Firestorm. Slice your throat. The ground burns. Till damnation come. Fan the flames. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Gak ada TV, gua lupa.
The ground burns. The inferno rages.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I am the midnight of your soul.
Wait. I'm coming. I'm kinda low, I don't wanna fight. Stop. Run. He's chasing.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack. Monster kill!
They're trying to break your middle tower. Dire structures are fortified. Bring it. Hell's on earth. Travel.
Coming. Got them, careful.
I am the midnight of your soul. Attack. Try and find burning steel. Firestorm. The ground burns. My sword flares. Yes, till damnation come. The fire spreads. The Soul Eater hungers. What are you buying? Yes.
Ada armor lagi.
The inferno rages. Till damnation come. Inferno.
I'm pushing by.
I am the midnight.
The enemy's bottom tower just
Wicked sin. Bring it. The ground burns.
Can TP.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
I'm tipping.
Ultimate sacrifice. Hell's on earth.
I'll push top.
Almighty one. Yes.
radiant structures are fortified.
Rages. Of flame.
Mega kill!
Fan the flames.
Beda item banget buat gua anjir.
The Soul Eater hungers. The fire spreads. What are you buying? Oh, yes. The Soul Eater hungers. Rages. Oh, yes. Bring it.
Can we smoke? We can fight. I have.
I am the midnight of your soul. Till damnation come. The fire spreads.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Triangle.
Burns.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm fine. I think.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Maybe we can go rush. Go mid, yeah, go mid.
Careful, I'm tapping bottom. I have no doom.
Dire structures are fortified.
I need level 20. Back at PA.
Enemy's mid
Back. Farm top.
Another bulwark falls.
I'm TP. I think it's Warden.
Bring it.
Heroes.
Let's go guys. Fight. Go. Come faster.
Coming.
Smoke it up.
This will come in handy.
PA day once. I got regen, I can fight again. I got tracked.
Yes. The Soul Eater hungers. Oh, yes.
We'll fight PA.
Just kite them, kite.
The ground burns.
Can you feature the lane? Block the creep.
I am the midnight of your soul.
Don't go here. PA invest.
It's fine, let's go. I can fight PA. We got no ages.
Wait my doom, 20 seconds.
I need to be scared over here.
PA here. It's running. I got.
Now's the time for diplomacy.
Well, that's rich coming from you, Kunka. I had time to find a snack. Bring it.
You can pop the ult, by the way.
The fire spreads. Till damnation comes.
Radiant structures are fortified. Killing spree!
That.
Can jump with them. Okay. That was unfortunate.
Tower is under attack.
Double kill!
Killing spree!
Something
Triple
bad
kill!
is happening to your top tower.
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower is taking a drubbing. Your middle tower is under attack.
Hell bent on revenge. Inferno rages. The fire spreads. Damnation come.
Smoke. Go bottom.
I think they're bottom. Just DP on bottom.
Yes.
For sure it's warded here. Ward it later.
The Soul Eater hungers. Yes. Feel the burn.
They max out the smoke.
Are they? Maybe they smoke.
Bring it. Slice your throat. Haste.
Look at Devi.
Help. Ward it.
Bad.
Mega kill. Burning steel.
The enemy's middle tower was just denied.
Talk about a failboat. Damnation come. Oh, yes. Attack. Upon my horns.
Your top tower is under attack.
Sword, your top tower has fallen. Hellfire. I am the midnight of your soul. Something bad is happening to your top tower. The ground burns.
PATP batang.
The soul eater hungers. Yes. Firestorm. Attack. Above my horns I adore thee. Till damnation come. Bring it. The soul eater hungers.
They're guarding errors. They got RS, we can go high ground.
The fire spreads. I am the midnight of your soul. The inferno rages.
Yeah, they're rushing. Just give. Better to give. Than we all dying.
Hell's on earth. Oh, yes.
Awesome. Might be water.
You're strong high ground, guys. Let's stay high ground.
Damnation come.
Yeah.
The soul eater hungers.
Shit.
The ground burns. The fire spreads. Rages.
Stay high ground, guys.
Bankrolled. I am the midnight of your soul. Bring it. Hell's on earth. Oh, yes.
Oh, we're right.
Hell's on earth. The soul eater hungers.
We are super strong on high ground. Just skip. Bye back. The ground burns. Warded.
The chips fall. Oh, yes.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Fan the flames.
What there?
The fire spreads.
You guys have buybacks? I have.
Hell yeah! I am the midnight of your soul. Till damnation come, feel the burn. Burn
I FTP in 10 seconds. Tuh. Careful.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I can come with Doom. I can come with Doom.
We got everything guys. Waste their skills. Waste their skills, guys.
F buyback, F buyback.
Did you notice?
Stokes the furnace. To the depths with your bottom tower.
Give vision to sniper.
Invisibility.
Enak dicet.
Yes.
Ada set anjir.
The inferno blazes.
Bro.
I am the midnight of your soul. Infernal. Hell's on earth.
Push bawah deh.
The fire spreads.
Careful.
Bring it. The inferno rages. The soul eater hungers.
Aneh aja. Udahlah segini aja ya. Kayaknya lebih enakan ini sih. Kalau ini gimana? Ini bassnya terlalu gede. Ini enak sih. Wow. Pakai aja segala lagi. Paling gue makan sih ini scepter ya. Terus beli repressor.
Soul Eater hungers. I am the midnight of your soul. Yes.
Pire mati tuh orang. I can TP anytime.
Oh, yes.
I'll protect this tower.
Hell's on earth. Fan the flames.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Dire structures are fortified. Till damnation come. The fire spreads. Reach your doom.
I'm in, guys. Hello? Have bang?
Back from the maelstrom. Defile.
Help. Man, I die back for this. Dapat doom tuh PA.
Barracks under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Your middle barracks just got hit with a double kill. Barratry at its worst.
What does that mean?
Butuh 2 doom. 2 BKB gua. Clear the top wave first. They got to secret. Kill this first. Kill this first. To catapult.
Coming. Bottom.
I can clear bottom.
Do we got the rush? Cannot push. Rush come from.
Okay.
I come with all hell's fury. Hell's honor.
Anyone?
Coming, coming.
Let me take it.
The fire spreads.
Can I have wagon names?
Yes. Surrender. Roshan falls again.
This one.
What the fuck?
Is that all?
Killing spree! Double kill!
Ada what tim itu?
Back at the shooting gallery.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Barracks under an
Your middle barracks just got liquidated.
This delivers you to life. Till damnation come. The ground burns. Going for its own sake. Someone's connection just frowned. Your middle tower just went hard over.
Tadi tuh di sini udah dapet loh DK, terus PA sniper, karena visor jalannya lama banget anjir.
Your ancient is under a...
Tadi di mid itu dapat harusnya. Nah, udahlah. I'm done with Dota. Let's play something else. Ligma Major. Oh shit, klik. Gimana apaan padanya?
Bener sih, bener. Aku mau coba konekin pipa. Coba, ya. Ya bantuin dong ujungnya.
Itu tadi yang jalan siapa? Yang jatuh siapa? Katanya pecahin kacanya, ngapain pecahin kacanya? Oh ini biar bisa kesana.
Biar kita bisa
Jeta
kesana.
pecahin kacanya Jeta.
Ini pipa dulu, Zeta belum selesai masalah pipa ini. Pipa dulu. Zeta belum masalah pipa. Oke. Ini.
Katanya pipanya justru malah mau dicabut.
Kenapa mau dicabut?
Nggak tahu buat yang selanjutnya kayaknya.
Agak telat ya bilangnya. Kenapa dirong?
Enggak, nih pipa yang 3 cabang ini katanya mau dicabut.
Oh, ya.
Nah.
Oh, terus baru dipasang.
Udah. Enggak, kayaknya buat pasang di seberang nggak sih kayaknya. Kayaknya di seberang ada butuh pipa. Bawa aja ke sini. Oh, diganti. Oh, diganti. Oh. Ampun deh.
Dah.
Cici.
Gila.
Terus ini kacanya mana pecah ini kayak gini. Ini kita udah lewat aja.
Lewat aja bisa sih sebenarnya. Ya udah bisa lewat aja, Udah pakai tangan aja. Awas. Nanti berdarah.
Itu ada pipa lagi tuh di situ. Waduh, ini gimana loncat ke sana? Oh, naik kah? Naik kah?
Aduh, coba diseret dikit dulu. Jangan diseret banget.
Ya udah naik normal sampai
What the fuck is this? Quest anime mom. Wait, what? Belum nonton nih.
Look at this crane game.
What the
just
oh my god!
They're like, how do we make it more exciting? Knife. I think you have to cut the paper, like saw it.
So yes, you need to get this box cutter to cut every single point along this paper. The box is supported below, so you need to cut every single part of this paper entirely. Then you get your prize. And luckily it's a Spy Family figure, so it's worth a fair amount of money.
Oh my god, that's so fast. This is actually really tough. Watch this trick. You ready? Speed run any percent. The music is so loud here as well.
I can't hear the music. I can just hear that beep, 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 beep.
I wanted to stab the edge because I feel like if it's gonna rip, it's gonna rip at the seams, right? Oh, there we go.
Oh!
That was 5 turns, but we got 6 because we gave 500 yen. A lot of the crane game places, when they're kind of in the countryside, to make you spend more money, they're like, if you spend $5, you get a free turn.
Whilst I was making progress, Didas was doing this.
Top up.
We're filming December 3rd. I want to do the Christmas spirit. I will find gifts for my homies and maybe Connor.
Damn, paper's tough. I'm learning this today. Paper doesn't play around. It's no joke. Come on, rip. I wish I could turn it to be vertical so I can stab more. Oh, I suck.
Have you ever cut yourself with the X-Acto knife?
No, have you?
No.
Yes, you have.
No.
That was like you asking like you've done it. I've got 2 decent cuts, but I need to hit it in this exact spot to meet the...
As you can see, I've managed to make quite good progress on it, and any normal paper would break, but again, this one is supported from below. But we need to cut the entirety of the paper because of violence.
I got a joke.
Hey, what's your joke?
You're terrible.
This video is brought to you by Boxu. You a first. down below. And if you
Look at that. I might be work, boys. Come on, come on. Doable, winnable, winnable. Look at that. I might be a prodigy at arcades, bro. Oh, that looks bad. Oh no!
This is the prodigy.
New strat, new strat. I meant to go further. We're gonna be here all day.
Oh, you got it in you.
It's like shredded.
Wait, didn't you rip it all the way already?
I gotta do a little bit more.
That paper is strong.
They're using like quadruple ply paper. Oh my God! What is this paper made from? Like titanium?
And after spending $30+ on it,
Is it a grey screen like?
and after spending $30+ on it, this happened.
Ah! Wait, hold on. You have to do both?
No, that wouldn't be it.
So I kindly asked the staff members to give me the children's toy.
What's up, loser?
Wow. For the towel?
This sucks.
Bro, you might want to get a good figure. You might...
Oh, get out of my face. No! Oh! There you go. What? Bro, this thing's rigged. I'm losing the scoops. Now or never.
It was now.
You got it. Spy Family. Everybody loves Anya. She's like the new Minions.
Dude, it's a bear claw and toilet paper.
That's so funny. Titus is going to be mad jealous.
Of a toilet roll?
So jealous. What the...
What the f... Netflix ada film bagus nggak ya? Kayaknya ada yang bagus nih. Di list gua apa ya? List gua masih dikit banget. Ini udah. Ini belum sih. Ini belum, ini nggak tertarik. Ini udah. Ini yang season 2 belum. Ini baru separuh, ini nggak tahu, nggak tertarik. How about Twitch?
It's going to be worth for him. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Great save from there. Talon, I really have to respect the way they play that. In my opinion, they kite out that exorcism beautifully in the top lane. Overgrowth to make sure everyone's able to get out the important heroes in any case. And they immediately make a play down bottom. But it's all at the expense of Jabs here. He's 1-5-1. He's having an awful game, Avo. This BKB is not going to be here for at least another 6 minutes or something.
That was the question of the panel as well. What is he going to go for? Bloodstone? Is BKB? What's the build for this Razer? And right now the build is poverty, Richie. There's no build. It's just recovery.
It's recovery, and that takes a lot of space, a lot of safe space off the map for this TB from Makoto, who doesn't really need the safe space because he's got Firefly. He's
also styling.
And he's styling. But I think it is going to kind of slow 23's farm roll that he's been having, especially if they manage to connect here in the triangle. This could be good. Oh, TB just trying to go shopping, but Fishman, who catches a glimpse of him, but not the ability. Level 3, maybe didn't have the range.
That was nice, but into the hook. Who needs a glimpse? If you got a hook, you have this member as well. They have to set up form. Sunstrike might just be enough. No, barely surviving. Static Storm in time for the Sunder to not come out.
Yes, that's exactly what they need. And again, that's what I mean. You know, you take a look at where Jabs is finding farm. He's finding the relatively safe farm. Quite annoyed to find his camp blocked, of course. But it forces 23 to be out. I think this is the right play by Talon, don't get me wrong. Something that Winter always likes to talk about is making sure you give priority to the right hero at the right time. Just because you're the position 1 carry does not mean you always necessarily get the safe farm at this time. At this point in time, they need to get Jabs online so he's useful. This is a hero that obviously peaks much sooner than a TB. They need him in these fights. Makoto doing a phenomenal job so far with what he's able to get done, but you can see Entity more or less going where they please and picking fights where they can get him.
You could argue that the same could be said about Toby, but because he's a DP, honestly, as mech, there's a lot more utility just passively existing, and a Razer who's supposed to dominate the early game, and that's why a hero that we don't see very often in the offlane these days.
Yeah, they're going to get a huge spike here as well. About halfway, almost 3/4
Fishman,
really for
glimpse
Watson.
Immediately, or is he waiting on it? He's waiting.
He says, link me, I dare you, Jabs. Oh, how about you wait here instead?
Oh, he's stuck. He's actually stuck in between the trees and the ice shards, but they just forced the Eye of the Storm. It's not a really long cooldown. It's fine.
It's just the mental warfare against him. They're trying to break Jabs, is what it is.
But Jabs chill.
He
feels no emotions.
All right, get ready. Smoke on smoke action here. Smoking on nothing too big here, but Talon eager to fight. There's the Exo. They're going to try and contest with this mid lane tower. Talon looking to go top lane. There's no one there. Entity setting up for this siege, and they have really good positioning.
It's true, but against an Exorcism, it is only level 1. Shouldn't be that scary. They send an illusion to scout. Hello?
23 smoked as well. He's not farming.
It's true. The hook misses. They know this now. They have overgrowth available. 23 wants to come in with his teammates. Where's the bad rider though? Mikoto is the real hero right now.
Here we go. No Eye of the Storm. We'll see if that makes any bit of a difference.
First from Q. Not yet.
Okay, couldn't quite catch up. Now Entity are not going to force the issue too much. They're going to try and play around this ward they have here on the cliff, and they will get the high ground here, at least between Toby and Kataomi. But without the Exo, how strong are they really?
Yeah, you're right. They also they lost their vision because of this dewarding right now, so they're no longer confident in fighting this high ground.
And Entity have retreated through that top dire ward as well, so Talon with some pretty good intel that they're operating with. You can see Ollie advancing with you know, good confidence here, knowing that they can maybe even try and set up for Stormstormer, but of course he's not going to farm that last wave. No chance.
The fact that Ollie's also staying nearby Mikoto, he acknowledges Mikoto is the hero right now. He'll make sure to win any fight with him and also protect him from smoke ganks. And that's probably the game plan until Savage comes online.
Yeah, great.
And then see what Jabs can, I don't know, farm together.
And speaking of farm,
he's the cost poverty of the.
He is. He actually, he saw all that on stage, and he's doing his own Razer. How many trash? I mean, he's just going around collecting trash bags now, trying to get
the PKB.
Trying to get the PKB assembled. Can we get that PKB back on stage? Yeah.
But he's almost got it. He's only 600 gold away, so soon he'll be able to enter the contest, and we'll see if Entity can deal with that. They do have a couple of anti-BKB, well, just one, right?
Yeah.
Which is the Dismember.
Right, and they're going to get this Pudjags online around the same time as well.
Punch.
800 gold, Walrus Punch with Blink Daggers, and 500 gold for Katsuomi. Second Blink in the quick buy as well here for Stormer, who's working on one. I'd love me some aggressive Boss Exort Invokers with Blink Daggers. Brings me back to the Toronto-Tokyo days, especially. Who else? Was it Laurel, a Depressed Kid? It
was Depressed Kid.
It was Depressed Kid who would do that especially. Some very inspirational stuff from these Invokers. It's these kinds of guys that when they get these items, when they make these plays and just kind of pick up the fights on their back, just inspire you to play Dota. You know?
Yeah, it's very fun to watch as well. And I mean, they were a little bit crazy because they would skip the Midas and just go Blink straight. Right. I think this is a more sensible build.
Their lockdown was Blink Ice Wall.
Yes, exactly. And you know, Stormstormer did tell me that his favorite Invoker patch was back in the day when the Yules combo worked and definitely blast stun.
Oh yeah, you gotta love the old Yules combo here. They're hunting for Makoto though.
We have they have Tornado now, even though it's very short. Forge Spear is the scout. They're a little bit afraid of Makoto having allies nearby. They don't have any vision nearby.
And Entity, like, they're about to hit a spike here. Watson, he has now, about to say, the Ag's delivered.
Okay, Makoto, this is another way of having Lasso, but careful. There's a lot of people nearby. Yu is coming to join him, though.
This is risky. The entire team's coming. There's a Blink Dagger now on Stormer, Ag Scepter for Watson, and there's also the full Greaves for Toby.
Glimpsing someone back, perhaps, if they have
BKB's
vision.
on the way
Both
for
teams have
Jabs.
vision here. What a hook into the glimpse. That was incredible. Jabs is now stuck between three. He's going to die quickly, and the rest of the talent needs to run away. Q will be the next target. Can they stop him anyway? No, they don't have any slows. Wow. That combo, I didn't know they practiced that.
That was amazing. Yeah, Glimpse, as you know, has a little projectile that tells you
where
where they're going to land and when they're going to get there. And you have vision of that on your team as an ally. So it is actually something that if you practice, you can connect quite consistently, as we just saw. Really unfortunate timing there for Talon. In this fight, BKB's being flown to jabs. There's a Blink Dagger about to be ready here as well for Q. But it's just Entity, because of their better lane start, because of all the work that Fishman does, who have their items that much faster, and I really think that does make quite a big difference here.
It does, but we still have to get to see what Savage is planning on doing in this game, right? We haven't seen him at all.
That's true.
Jabs has just kind of been canceled.
He's going BKB.
It makes sense this game. Yeah. Exorcism, this is attempt number 2. Hook misses, luckily. There's still EXO level 1, though. So it's not that impressive. Or scary.
No. And Jabs
also, they're birds, which is not...
Right, and Jabs with BKB is pretty scary.
Yeah, Jabs BKB is scary. No matter when a Razer gets it, even if it's like 30 minutes in, there's one moment, the 1 9-second BKB fight where you have to run away from him. Yeah. And then you forever ignore the hero.
Running away from him will be rather hard now, especially because this Bat Rider, I believe, now has his own BKB, so Makoto has that item completed. 2 really big spikes. Blink Dagger as well now for Kataomi, so we do have a snowball save. We'll be on the lookout for that, but of course you can't snowball a BKB target. So he needs something to snowball to in these fights. Walrus Punch may still be good enough, but again, like you say, the strength of these BKBs, this is a huge point for Talon to see if they can try and regain a foothold in this game, secure 23 the space and time he needs for him to eventually carry it.
And that's why they go for the smoke right now. They're trying to go for the top lane. Let's see if this works out. Stormer is the target. Well, they seen him earlier, but now they don't longer see him. He TP's in time. Stormer with some good game sense here.
He will get out. Nicely done. Entity lingering around here. They're mustering in the mid lane here with Kataomi on the smoke, his own blink. Probably just waiting for any information on the map before that they're going to smoke out and make a move. Well, they don't have EXO for 60 seconds, so it is a bit scary. I presume they just want to, you know, get ready to fight, maybe go into the triangle here on a bit of an excursion. Secure runes. They're kind of just chilling as well here. Watson eager to get this BKB of his own online as well.
Oh, they actually go for a play here. A toss back is going to be against DP. Toby has a lot of... Oh, the hook! They caught 23 Savage with his member as well. They need a little bit more. The Thunder actually gets out, and it's actually poor Watson who's in trouble now. Jab is chasing him down with his own BKB. Watson doesn't have his own. He's going to fall here as Makoto is trying to catch back the DP. I think he saw the lasso. He gets her in the sidelines. It's going to be a dead Toby as well.
Huge
Talon
fight.
just came back with his fight.
Huge fight for Talon. 23 Savage. This man, he can manta dodge anything. You better bet your bottom dollar that he's going to be able to press that BKB button as well. Dismember me, but 9 seconds of magic immunity easily sees him into that Sunder, and the fight's trivial from there. Jabs as well, making that great jump in. That's the strength of this Blink Dagger. That's what Talon wanted a couple minutes earlier. Entity just weren't ready for it. They were lingering in that mid lane area. They knew what was coming, but they didn't really seem to have a plan in place there. Watson in a really awkward timing. You can see he has this Acceptor, but against the triple BKB threat that now Talon have, he's basically useless if those BKBs get off.
Yeah, I didn't quite realize how little physical damage Entity actually has, Exorcism aside, of course, right? And as long as Toby gets control at the very beginning of the fight, they just can't bring down a target Dismember or not. Yep. Doesn't matter if he can pierce the BKB.
Crucially, though, they didn't have EXO in that fight, but they have it now. Toby moving in to take Roche here. And
level
Talon
2 now as well.
With not a lot to fight against it here either. I think this is going to be going the way towards Entity. So a nice reaction here at the very least towards losing that fight. They lose their tier 1 mid tower, but still pick up the next best thing, which is going to be an Aegis here. Who do you give this? Toby, Watson? Yeah, you gave it to Watson.
Oh, okay, they caught Jazz, needed BKB, they want to kill off Fishman, and they'll accomplish that without breaking a sweat. Kataomi is next target, but the hook catches Jabs. He might be in trouble now, his BKB's just run out. He is now vulnerable to the magical damage of Entity.
Where the
heck
heck
snowball.
Is that
It was going to the corpse of Jabs, but the corpse underground, and Kataomi is now joining him there too.
2-for-1 trade. I still think if I'm Entity, I'm happy with that, Avo. I see another BKB duration burned off of Jabs, and I still kill him, and I only lose my 2 supports. Every day I'm taking that trade until it's 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Jabs is really not going to scale this way, so I guess it depends on how much you're scared of 23 Savage making a play, or Makoto, which is what Talon wants to do right now. Stormer the target. They don't have Blink Daggers on Makoto.
All I'm saying is that, oh, hold on, we might actually fight here.
They do have a toss back.
Overgrowth could kick this off.
Or perhaps just now. What? Where did he blink?
Oh no, they got scared. They got spooked. They saw the shadow. 2 more weeks of farming for 23 Savage.
Oh no. This day is gonna repeat itself all over again. Talon, they go back, and they continue to farm apparently.
I mean, hey, look, 23 Savage is farming up for the right item, right? Joke as we may, this Scotty is going to be a huge turning point in this matchup. I hope he actually goes for the complete Scotty and does not go for Manta style.
Okay, Avatos in place. Is that enough damage? A flame break? Oh, avoided! And now the hook gets poor Q. Mikoto wants to join the fray apparently. He gets dismembered immediately. His BKB duration is going lower and lower. Now finally trying to use the last one with the last items of the BKB. Gets tossed up to the high guards. Jabs joins in. He's the real vanguard. Overgrowth onto 3. They're fighting Static Storm, but they don't care for now. And they managed to kill everyone in that Overgrowth
I don't
entity.
know.
They want to continue this. 23 Savage does tell the meta on. Watson going for Jabs next. Now he's vulnerable. Now they can kill him. But Jabs is tanking a fair amount. The real target is still 23 Savage. The Sunder saves him. 23 Savage still gets dismembered, but they lack the damage. Sunstrike is going to be 23 dies in exchange for a whole team wipe +2.
That was incredible. Entity, they need to respect these BKBs. That first fight, they have to get these initiations right, or this is what happens. That triple BKB threat every time. They just don't have the damage, Avo. And then the miscalculation, they're thinking that we can buy back, get back in this fight, we can still take it, boys. You know, we were talking about how Fishman learned the word of back this, but so far, I think the only word is go.
Yes.
They've been in full go mode. They just need to kind of reassess where this game lies. Huge fight from Jabs. 23 Savage farming in the perfect place.
Overgrowth,
this
man.
Overgrowth as well. I mean, and I think MVP of this place is 23 by far, though.
I don't know. I think Ollie, dude.
This Sunder to be able to maintain this fight even longer, saving his BKB for this exact moment to make sure he doesn't get nuked.
Okay, good point, good point. That is a... Oh, we even have the slow-mo, huh? I see Clem's back on the replays.
I mean, just a thing of beauty. Sunstrike there between the two. He does still eventually fall, but still very well worth it for Talon.
Yes.
They don't get any huge objectives out from it, so it's not the end of the world here for Entity, but it certainly is a kick in the pants, a reality check for them to really, really measure these fights.
And once again, it's just the respecting the BKB, and not just that, but finding solutions to them. Perhaps an Ags and Disruptor, Scythe of Vices, whatever it is, but you can't let those things go off. You've already drafted this draft. There's not much you can do now to deviate into physical damage.
Right. And I think one of the biggest issues that actually Entity are having in these fights is that Entity, besides this Blink Dagger that they have on the Tusk, are not a very mobile team.
Sure, like they commit and then you go, okay, we're here.
They commit and then they're kind of in there for the fight.
Sure.
You add on top of this the AoE slows, controls, and the repositioning that Talon have between a Tiny Blink, the Bat Rider, and of course the Overgrowth. And it gets really awkward for them if they don't get the right initiation basically straight away. They are just held in place, and 23 Savage is free to unleash on them with that bonus damage. These fights are really difficult for them. That's why I think this 4-staff actually that Fishman's building up, even if it's not an Axe Scepter, is definitely the right choice. They need some repositioning very desperately on this. The hook's not always good enough because Watson needs to be in the fray getting some hero damage in.
Yep.
He can afford to do that now a bit better because he has BKB about to be delivered, but still, until he has repositioning, he also may struggle to get on top of the heroes that he needs to be on top of.
We do also have Pipe for the DP. This will be their makeshift BKB as well to help against the Bat Rider in general. And the Scythe of Vice is now being built by the Invoker.
Yeah.
He recognizes they need to get rid of at least one hero.
This is still Talon ready to throw another Haymaker. Scotty's done for 23 Savage. This is going to be huge. A Blink Dagger as well from Makoto with the Gem of True Sight to get easily around these fights. And Q with the Yules.
That's going to be huge, actually. He loves building that, what's it called?
Stormstormer. Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind Waker, thank you. BKB. Okay, Stormstormer safe for now. Mikoto, though. Let's come in. He's hoping for a lasso. That's a good ice wall. And Mikoto is not going to force BKB for this. The hook almost gets him.
Blink is ready in 3 seconds here for the Bat Rider.
Flame Break. Is Watson really the best target to begin with? Mikoto realizes that's not it.
Toss.
What a nice avalanche, catching 3. Now Kataomi fights back to make sure Stormstormer will get back. And because the hook, Stormstormer is safe. Kataomi can't say the same. Now the lasso catches Stormstormer. 2 kills. Flame Break trying to push him back. Doesn't succeed. They're going to let them go for now. Maybe take a tower instead.
Scary moment there for Entity. Now they're the ones that are just getting completely ran at, and Talon in position with a creep wave to get an objective out from this. They have still about a third duration remaining on this Metamorphosis, so you can kiss goodbye to this bottom tier 2 tower. That's their outpost gone. That's Talon being able to secure the map and set up for second rotation. That's the game plan for them now. Entity, their team fight has been lackluster. It's all about initiations with this Pudge and this Disruptor combo. As soon as BKBs come out, there's just not enough physical damage here.
And the vision from the Treant has proven to be stronger than the vision that a Disruptor usually provides.
That's right.
And that's something that's allowing Talon to get the perfect team fights. Again, I cannot understate Ollie's impact enough this game. He's constantly behind the enemy. The overgrowth is super scary. They're not even considering because they can't.
Yeah, and I want to give a special shout out as well to Ollie because not only that, he has Shard, which allows him to get this movement. Further than that, he's further enabled his own play, which also helps his own team because he's bought the gem. But the gem that Makoto's owning is his. So he basically has pretty much nothing in terms of items in his active inventory. But what he has purchased has really enabled his team to go that extra mile to get those extra kills. Without that gem, Stormstormer makes it out alive. But now, all of a sudden, all your carry's doing is just, you know, taking their grave from here to there.
Yeah, exactly. All that, between the repositioning, between the vision they have, it's a very oppressive map to play for Entity. They don't feel like they have any place to go, honestly. And that's why we see them all now jumbled up, hoping for a team fight where they actually have an advantage.
Yeah. I think the best play here for Entity is just look for some pickoffs here. I mean, they don't know they're down 11K, but they can probably certainly start to feel it.
They sense something.
Yeah, Toby as well with Pipe of Insight.
That blink, I saw blink inside as a Walrus Punch. And it's going to be Kataomi just going in like crazy. They want to get rid of Ollie.
In the Sentry here.
They do. Missing back Ollie. This is going to be worth it for them.
It's not bad, but the Roche isn't up for at least another 40 seconds, and they committed Exo for that Avo. I mean, Toby, he's going to move over to this side of the map in any case. This will at least get Entity back into their own jungle. They'll get some D wards. They'll recapture the outpost. All good stuff to make sure that the gold continues flowing in. But while they've been doing that, 23 Savage has been farming your side of the map and his own.
Okay.
Already halfway towards, about halfway towards that Chrysalis. He's just going for damage.
I guess if the Roche spawns now, this would be a really bad call by them because not having Exo available. Yeah. Or if they just fight, like, that would be pretty bad too.
Porter
Toby
scouted it. Stormstormer, he got almost.
Mikota though, Mikota's just going in apparently. Has Blink Dagger 6 seconds. BKB activated. He finds Stormstormer instead of the gem. No more invisibility for you, Stormer. He's down. Kataomi's next target, Avalanche keeps him in place. He dies too. Going for Toby next in the trees. They have vision of him. Oh, the hook misses. Toby had to juke his own hook. Oh. He was too scared. Talon is routing them.
Let him cook. 23 Savage. He's been cooking up something real spicy. That sauce has been simmering, and
they've been eating Thai food every single day, Richard.
Entity, they just can't handle it. You thought Peru had spicy food, Entity. Just wait till you see what 23 was cooking up, man. It's too much.
Yeah, and wait.
They are losing this game. Every single fight just looks impossible for them.
And how do they recover into this game if they keep making these plays as well, or they keep getting caught out like this
Fishman.
in the wrong places? Fishman is just another death.
The
hook doesn't have range. That's the story of this game. Not enough range. You just are a little bit away from success. An Entity, they need to find a way to recover. Richie, give me some options. What can Entity do, man?
They have to play for pickoffs. The way that they tried to get that pickoff onto Ollie in order to at least get a numbers game without Exo probably, or at least securing the kill, would have been the way to go from there. Regain your map control, set up for the second Roche fight. Unfortunately, that option's now gone to them. They're well aware Roche is going on, but still, they're without Exo for another 25 seconds, and Roche is not going to take that long to go down. That means they're going to have, this is second Roche, a free Ag Shard for someone, Demon Zeal, Sticky Napalm. What are they going to give this to? Oh, okay, 23 Savage. Add that to the pot.
Oh, it's Mikota,
No, I think,
yeah, you just got it, Mikota.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
Oh, okay. What did he just patch? Kataomi? Support's cutting lanes.
Just tier 1s here, though.
He needs to be able to save Watson, but Watson, they have Overgrowth. Ogre Seal Totem. He still has TP. He's going to have to try this. The damage is not high enough.
That was close.
BKB just ended towards the end of it.
That was close, yeah. They had the Yule Scepter as well at the ready. Makoto, I think he says, come on, bro. Let him get away.
Let him cook.
But,
oh, right. That was a flame tip, huh? Okay, to his teammate. Interesting.
Some relief for Entity. They're going to lose the Tusk. An acceptable loss for them. But anything else here, like if they catch this smoke, would be real bad.
Oh, can they toss someone back? He's trying to redeem himself. Q with a flame break, sending back the DP. They force the exorcism. They can just disengage now, or perhaps just kill the DP outright. That hook sends the Batrider packing. He activates BKB though. He doesn't have enough damage. Toby, it's going to be Toby who dies instead. Surge up and healing him back up. The TB gets him. And that is going to be another kill for Talon. They want to disengage.
The hook from the side.
They're not being let to do
that. BKB.
Watson now slowed by the Scotty. The Treen joins him just for the small root. And the Scotty finally got to the damage from TB. No save. Watson will fall.
They're getting pushed back into their fountain. They haven't even gotten a tier 3 tower yet. There's back door still up. Talon have no respect in the world right now. Entity have nothing, and Talon know it.
This tower will just fall. I mean, 23 Savage, until the Metamorphosis ends, he's pretty much invulnerable. Okay, we got a slower data list that time.
Stormer,
not a big deal.
He's he's invoking the what do they call it? The Raging Fury Invoker.
Right.
You know, he's getting ready for a highlight reel moment. 8 p.m. up to 999 because he's gonna have to do something really special here in order to turn this game around.
From the side,
He
just
is.
to prepare his fingers.
He is. We'll see what he can get done. I mean, because this is they just I mean, it's looking real tough for Entity. 22k. They still have Aegis. Entity, they don't have this Exo they need to fight with for another minute. That means by the time that's ready, only 10 seconds till Metamorphosis is still ready to go, and you're still going to have 90 seconds of this Aegis to fight with if you're Talon.
Entity doesn't seem to know when to fight. Each team fight, every time Talon's like, all right, we'll keep away. Entity goes, okay, I guess we just kill you, and then it always falls through.
Yeah.
It's always the...
Well, I think to some degree, that's how they have to play this draft, right? You have DP, who they are going to have to recognize is the bulk of our damage. If say Katomi had a phenomenal start, perhaps we'd be saying differently. If he managed to, I don't know, say get like Falcon Blade Desolator, then he could become like kind of a physical damage core for them. Not the case here. Your damage is Pudge. Your damage is Pudge and Exo. You know, and that's all you have. And this matchup does not get any easier here as the TV gets bigger and bigger. He's got Daedalus and 3k in the bank, saved up for a rainy day, and Cloud's mustering here because Entity...
Mikoto, a little bit crazy. The hook might have saved him. No, into the dismember he goes. Didn't get BKB off.
Kill.
That's huge, but Jabs, he wants to avenge his dead teammate, activates BKB himself. He is not going to deal with the Pudge alone. Needs to get away in time. Does have a double damage, but it's not scary enough to kill Watson.
That's phenomenal by Entity. That's exactly what they need to do. They need to just kill
they're going
time
for
here.
more glimpse. Who is it? It's 23 Savage. He Manta style dodges the glimpse.
Damn.
And now with the avalanche, Toby could be in trouble. Snowball save.
It was
They
on
go for a creep. It's too close. Toby, he didn't get away in time.
Doesn't
He's
have buyback.
dead. They continue for Kataomi here. Just another support kill. No BKB on Jabs, though. They got respected. Hook for Savage, but that's that one. Savage wanted to go in.
Too big.
Savage wants Watson. Watson, he's going to die. Fishman joins him. Stormstormer can barely survive. Free Sunder. GG. Talon will take game number 1 against Entity. Jabs is enjoying himself after that terrible laning phase.
Yeah, seriously, what a redemption there for Jabs. The patience, 23 Savage, just keeping his head down there in game number 1, or sorry, in the early phase, making sure that he's all good to go there, and he's just in the right place at the right time when Entity are proposing these mismeasured fights, honestly. I think, again, they did feel like they had to apply this early pressure, that this Pudge was going to start falling off, but after such a strong laning start from Entity, was expecting them to have a bit of a more of a stronger go. And from the looks on their faces, so were they. They look completely shocked about how that game ended up turning around.
I think they had a lot of things that they didn't consider in the draft. I mean, the BKB seems like a really obvious thing to consider in a draft, but it's like, do we actually have enough physical damage? Do we have someone that scales in that way? Maybe they trusted the lanes to go better. It's kind of hard to tell, but it was one of those things where the last pick, Invoker, needed to be more of a win condition to combo with a Pudge than an Invoker that usually plays, well, really, really late game.
Yeah.
And they play with the Pianist Invoker, you know, the StarCraft player.
I also think that they really needed to connect on a couple more of those crucial ganks early. And it felt like I looked at Stormstormer about 15 minutes into the game, only 2 assists. You know, I think you definitely want a lot more Sunstrike kills, get more gold, on top of that Midas, get your support some farm. You know, it's a win-win for everyone, and unfortunately just didn't really come together. I think, unfortunately, Toby wasn't really enabled in this game either. The Treant Protector and Ollie overall had a ton to do with that, so I have to give credit where credit is due, because Talon did not make that game easy whatsoever for those guys. A well-deserved victory for them. Entity with some neat ideas, a really fun draft for them, and you could see the dots connecting there, especially on that glimpse into hook kill, right? That's how it's supposed to look every time, but eventually it just becomes a bit too overwhelming. They're going to drop game 1.
Yeah. I think one point that you made about this draft that we touched on a couple of times, which is the lack of vision, right? Compared to the Treant Protector, you mentioned Ollie. I think if you want to play a pickoff draft, vision is crucial. Things like Clockwork, Undying, whatever it is that allows you to take team fights easier, because the only thing you really have is initiation, not actually counter-initiation. And Entity are going to go back to the drawing board for game number 2. This team has picked themselves back up from worse, so I'm sure they'll give us a really good performance for the remaining parts of the series.
Yeah, indeed. I'm personally really excited to see what Hero Watson's going to get next. I think after that game, he's probably not going to be looking for the pud.
Right.
I still think he wants to continue that momentum from his early laning stage, pick something with some kill threat with Fishman. Those two, they are on it. In the laning stage, no qualms with how they played that lane. It was just from the mid game there on out. I think if they can refocus their energy there, give Watson something that he can show off his extremely high MMR with, I think game 2 will go a lot better for them.
Okay. We'll have to see. For now, we've talked enough, Richie, so we're going to pass it on to a new set of talkers. It's going to be our lovely panel. Please take it away.
Thank you very much, Avo and Seek and Strike. And indeed, what can Entity do better in that game number 2? We're going to talk all about it, but first let's talk about how they did in game number 1 and how Talon looked so dominant, especially towards the end of that first game of this best of 3 elimination series. That's right, both teams fighting for their tournament lives. They're already guaranteed top 6. They want to get top 4. I'm joined by Winter, Purge, and Sheep, and we're going to break this one down. Sheep, I want to start with the Stormstormer Invoker. I know you love him playing the hero. I think a lot of people love him playing the hero. You happy with what you saw?
I was so excited when they picked this hero. I was like, okay, free win. They got the Stormstormer Invoker, but it did not work out how I hoped it would. I think he just, I don't know, kind of struggled to get into the game because I actually would put it more on Talon than him. Like, I don't think they did anything egregious, but I think the way that Talon like put their foot on the pedal like around the 19-minute mark when they hit 3 BKB timings at the same time was a part of why it was so hard for them to deal with just getting run at.
Yeah, that definitely caused a big problem. I mean, it's a Pudge problem. He can't do damage other than like his middling ulti damage. Fishman, the Disruptor, now becomes pretty useless because Static Storm doesn't do anything. So it's like their damage output just kind of like halted there, and then them having a traditional carry versus a Pudge just completely made things non-tenable. So when Talon just played those fights well and won them, especially that Shrine fight in the Radiant Jungle, that was kind of like, oh, things aren't looking so good, and Pudge needs to buy like finish his eggs, then he needs to get a BKB, but then he also needs like 20 armor all of a sudden, and you can't really hit those timings right. So Terribly just kind of got to hit people however he wanted.
Yeah, I think that was the point when they got the 3 BKBs. I feel like they didn't realize they had to start to split push because they were having a very good start from the lane for Entity, and they were feeling it, you know, they were running at them, they were getting towers, but when the BKBs hit, I felt like when you lose one fight, after that they have to realize they have to just keep splitting, and Toby was going all in for the Aura build. He went for mech and pipe, so it means that he doesn't scale, and later in the game you could see that they just had overwhelming damage with the Razer and the Terrorblade. The mech and pipe just couldn't keep people alive, they just got ran over.
You need to be able to scale if you're playing against Talon, you know that regardless, because you might go to very late game, but Talon didn't really need to go to very late game for this one, because indeed those BKB times. We had some really nice hooks coming out from Watson this game, and of course, if you want to kill Terrorblade, you can do that. You can pull him in, get the Dismember off, get the Static Storm off, and you'll be able to kill him, but when he gets his BKB Sheep, that's all over.
Yeah, there was a fight, so when they hit 19 minutes, Talon just smoked up as a team, like as 4 or something, and they ran at top. They didn't find a kill, but this was like the beginning. Then instantly on mid, a fight starts to break out. Everyone is there now on Talon. They hook the TB. They think they can kill him, but he has a BKB. So I think they got really thrown off guard, because then they get wiped in that fight. Yeah. They actually do a nice thing after they kind of all die. They actually just smoke instantly and go do Roche and get that. But Talon don't stop. They just keep running at them, and I think they did a really good job this game of like poking BKBs out, like on Invoker for example. They find him, poke his BKB, then continue to chase, and they don't commit like super hard until they find the right jump, and then they can use their BKBs to like secure the kill.
This is the fight, exact fight you're talking
here
about. It is. Yeah, and you get the Thunder off.
I mean, that's
as well.
what I'm saying, right? They have to realize that they are not, because this point they already lost one fight against the BKBs. Then they are still trying to take the fight. Like they have to realize that they need to farm. Maybe don't even get the pipe on the DP, just try to get a BKB, and the Invoker needs at least like 10-15 minutes more to get more items. They have to get to the point where they have Cataclysm, I don't know, like some crazy ass team fight to win the game, you know?
You know what was also really cool? I don't know what you guys thought of it, but there was no Greaves on Talon. Every game we see people just like buying Greaves and stuff, but Jabs on his Razer, he went BKB into Lincoln Sphere, which I thought was really sick. Both for himself to be able to be aggressive, but also to put on his other cores.
Yeah, that is cool. I think it works nice against a Pudge carry. Like, it looked a little bit weird to me, the Razer pick at first, but Razer's like one core hero, especially an offlaner, that actually can do a huge amount of damage because his ulti does more and more and more. Most offlaners would just always get out regened by Pudge. Pudge would out-harass you and out-kill you. So even though you had a tough laning stage, because Watson and Fishman played such a good laning stage, it was a cool solution to just do the mass BKB thing. They just saw their opponent's traps and they said, okay, we're just going to get all BKB cores. We're going to buy BKB really early in Terrorblade, and we're just going to fight them, and they just can't win. So that was they identified that in the draft, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like they might be onto something here because everybody is building mech and pipe, right? You kind of have, you want to hit this timing where you're going to group up together, but if you buy those items and you cannot win the team fight, then it means that you cannot scale. And the enemy team has like a dual core setup, they are always going to win in the late game. So I feel like Entity definitely, they have to try to figure out what's wrong, switch things up, maybe go for more like a more greedier scaling lineup and try to deal with this.
Yeah, if I'm looking at this lineup, who do you want to be on your team? I would choose Talon's lineup every time, purely because it allows, like, it's easier to execute.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a traditional carry instead of a Pudge, then I think it could have been fine. They just eventually get BKB on their carry. They can do physical damage. Most carries do physical damage, right? So even if they're BKB, you don't care. You could still potentially kill them or get them to quarter HP, then kill them. They just didn't have that option here. So despite their lineup being really cool, the BKB counters were so strong, and they identified it in the draft. So it was just like Talon saw what they were doing. They're like, oh, we can beat this. No problem.
I do want to give some credit though to Watson. I think not only did his lane go really well, but he also got quite heavily involved in the mid-game fights. And they turned out pretty well for the most part. I do think he had the most impact on his team, actually. It's just sort of like Winter said earlier, really good. They just kind of kept feeding into these BKBs, and they shouldn't have done that, and look for like later timings. And on top of that, it's... No, I'm just gonna end it there. No, I just wish they hadn't fed into it, because they were really set to do well, and they got that Aegis, but they just kind of fudged things up.
I do agree. At some point, it just looked like, okay, Watson, good luck. It's all on you, because they don't have anybody else to start the fights, right? All they have is Invoker and Death Prophet just running in, basically. So they did rely a lot on him, and that kind of makes me worry, because we mentioned the Death Prophet ship. You mentioned the Death Prophet before the series started. You like Death Prophet on Entity, but maybe the combination of Death Prophet and Invoker just didn't really feel good enough to be able to take those later fights, or those mid-game fights even.
I like DP into these sorts of lineups from the mid lane. Yeah. Like you see Chris Luck, the way he plays it. When they played first Beast Coast, for example, that was a great example.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Death Prophet mid just always looks more effective. You have more levels, you can buy your items, you do more damage. I think the other downside is that they're also playing against a Treant. So a lot of those early Death Prophet ultis that were used, the exorcism would end to the towers at like 70% HP. I'd be like, that's really underwhelming.
I mean, yes, but I feel like it's also the fact that the cost, I felt like they had overlapping roles. Like the DP and the Pudge sort of have like a very similar role in a way that they're trying to fight early, but at the same time, when things don't go well, it's very hard for them to fall back. So I feel like if the DP is mid, they have like some traditional off-lane hero that can start the fights, because Invoker doesn't really join the fight. He's just waiting around, farming and waiting for something to happen and Sunstrike, you know?
Yeah.
And if nothing is happening, then it feels like the point of the DP on the off-lane doesn't really feel good in a draft.
Yeah, and normally Invoker feels better later, but they all have BKBs, which is like the Invoker counter. So yeah, maybe some Initiator off-lane, Death Prophet mid might have been better. That way they can like stun and burst somebody before they pop BKB. That could have been an option maybe.
That's so true, and it's also the fact that they didn't have second pick, so they picked their Pudge on like 17, which is when they can then get counterpicked by this Terrorblade, which counter both of their cores. So yeah, you're right, like this inflexibility of how much these two cores can do, whilst you're also set up to get countered, just made their draft really hard.
It did make things really hard, and leaves a lot to improve upon though, because how much of this was draft? A lot of it, if I hear you guys talk, a lot of it was just basically setting themselves up for a game that they thought they could set a higher tempo than Talon. Yep. But then because of the item build,
Indonesia,
I mean, they were supposed to dodge the fights too, you know? Like they were trying to fight when they thought they were stronger, but they were not.
So how do you adjust, Winter? What do you do?
Just pick slightly more traditional. I mean, that's it. I mean, the Pudge was cool. They executed it quite well. It made Sunstrike look good. They're early. They like wrecked. They got a lot of core kills, certainly. Watson did great. He killed Razers a bunch. He killed the Terrorblade. Like that stuff was all great, but it was just too figured out. It feels like.
Well, also those kills didn't really get them a big lead in this game. Like they might have given them the numbers on the kill score, but in terms of net worth sheep, it wasn't there.
Well, for Entity,
yeah.
I mean, their net worth was okay. It's just because they get run out that they can't use their, like, you have a Midas on your Invoker, you want to farm. It's like Winter said, like, why are they just feeding into it when they're going to be able to scale later? Then you get hexes and you can start fights that way, and you just have more options available to you to take fights.
I mean, you think about it, right? When they see the BKB, sure, they lose one fight, and if they decide, okay, fine, we're not strong enough, we're going to farm, maybe we're going to try to get BKB on the DP instead of, like, finishing a pipe or building the pipe. And you wait, you farm like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, you get the BKB. So I think the whole game could be totally different. But because they fed like those 2 fights in a row, then the game just got too difficult for them.
Is there anything we'd like to see change from Talon, or do we just feel like Talon played the perfect game?
They definitely played a close to perfect game. I felt like the Razer, maybe the Razer's lane was kind of a bit suspect. I mean, he was the overall last pick and he didn't get a good lane. I always like to say when you get the 24th pick and you had a shitty lane, something is wrong. Like either you...
Ya, ore. Koko de owari deh. Koko de owarimasu. Kono streamu Kyo no streamu wa koko de owarimasu. Hope you enjoy. Apa bahasa Jepang ya? Entahlah. Sana. Jane. Matata.
Yatta.
Mana? Jane.